it's quite easy to get into a bit of a downward spiral of not feeling great. Perhaps we've got nothing to look forward to, we haven't got anything planned, maybe the weather's a bit rubbish. And so what do we do generally is we try and distract ourselves from that, and TV's a great one for that. We can just check through the channels, and if we're lucky enough and we find something that we like the look of, we might watch that. But you probably already noticed that at the end of that feeling that you were trying to distract yourself from comes back pretty quickly. It's still there. We haven't actually dealt with the cause of it. And the same with anything else that all of us have done. We might reach for the bag of crisps and just start grazing on those, and probably all have the experience of realising we're now looking at the bottom of an empty bag. You think, oh, I've just eaten all of those, and then the next thing you do is we look on the back to see how many calories that was, and we think, well, actually that doesn't make us feel very good. Or biscuits or whatever else it is. But it's the same things with the TV. Pretty soon after we stop doing that, we still have that sense of I'm still needing something, to make me feel better. And that's where mindfulness comes in, because whereas those other fixes, if you like, they are temporary. We all know that. Mindfulness can bring us to a place where we can find a more lasting sense of okayness. So let's have a go at that together. You just bring your hand to the centre of your chest and close your eyes. And just be aware, just notice that you're breathing in and out. You probably have to slow down a bit in order to connect with your breath. And of course here your attention could also be in your heart space. Because we're looking for a sense of something that's already satisfying. And you'll find that if you manage to bring your attention into just this present moment experience, this now experience of just watching your breath or being aware of your heart area, and just choosing not to pay attention to any thoughts or ideas that keep coming. So you can just ignore those for a bit. They can come and go, but you don't have to pay attention to them. And instead bring your attention to this quiet space. You can feel your hands still on your chest. You can feel the rise and fall of your breathing. And just doing this for even just a couple of minutes has the effect of actually bringing yourself back to yourself. And that's actually the thing that you were feeling when you were feeling out of sorts and dissatisfied with your day, was that you were disconnected from yourself. You were perhaps a bit on autopilot. You were doing things but you weren't really in them, and while you were doing them, that's the bit that's missing. You were the bit that was missing. You weren't connected to yourself. And so that's the thing that mindfulness can bring you to, is you can come back closer to yourself. And every time you have a mindful moment, that strength, that bond, that connection to yourself becomes a bit closer, a bit stronger. And with just a really small amount of practice, a few tries at doing that, you can get the hang of that. You can get the hang of feeling what it's like to actually come back into yourself and look at the next thing that you want to do from here. And then you'll find that actually you feel different. You feel more complete, more okay, without needing to do anything. And that space is here for you all the while, and it's just that our busy mind distracts us from it. So it's taking our attention away from our busy mind into something quiet, just the movement of your chest, expanding and contracting with your breathing. Taking your attention away from your busy mind, bringing yourself back to this calm space where you're already there, you're already waiting for yourself. So give that a go, and I hope that helps. And see you next time for another video. Bye bye.